Go live with Cairo Qween, Collabo Live 106.5 FM. It's your girl, Cairo Qween. We're on live. We have Toni Red. Toni Red is not in the house, but she's calling in. She's on the phone. She's going to be doing an interview, and we're going to talk a lot of things coming up, like the Jazz Festival. We're going to talk about a lot of stuff that's going on, coming forward. I got some big things popping off, too, so stay tuned. Thank you to Melvin Jones for the Funky Town Shuffle. Heard some Jazz Festival news about him, too. I won't say much. I don't think I'm supposed to. So anyway, we'll get back to that. Funky Town Shuffle. Go live.
Not far down to paradise, at least it's not for me. And if the wind is right, you can sail away and find tranquility. Oh, the canvas can do miracles. Just you wait and see. Do you believe me? It's not far to Never Neverland. No reason to pretend. And if the wind is right, you can find the joy of innocence again. Oh, the canvas can do miracles. Just you wait and see. Believe me. Oh, believe me. Sailing takes me away to where I've always heard it could be. Just a dream and the wind to carry me. Soon I will be free. Fantasy, it gets the best of me when I'm sailing. All caught up in the reverie. Every word is a symphony. Do you believe in me? Do you believe in me? Sailing takes me away to where I've always heard it could be. Just a dream and the wind to carry me. Soon I will be free. Well, it's not far back to sanity. At least it's not for me. And if the wind is right, we can sail away and find serenity. Oh, the canvas can do miracles. Just you wait and see. Do you believe in me? Do you believe in me? Sailing takes me away to where I've always heard it could be. Just a dream and the wind to carry me. Soon I will be free. Take me far away from here. Sailing, I'll be back one day. Don't fear. Sailing, take me away from here. Sailing, take me away from here.
wee. That was, ooh, Toni Red. Lord have mercy. Go live with Cairo Qween, Collabo Live, 106.5 FM. Can I have a moment of silence for the note she just killed? Oh, Lord. I love Toni Red. She murdered those. Oh, I love Toni Red. So look, I got Toni Red on the phone. I've been waiting forever to do something with Toni Red. Toni Red was a part of Harmony Jazz Alliance when we first started Harmony Jazz Alliance. And I mean, we're all really uber excited because, you know, I finally get to interact with Toni Red on some things and have some big stuff coming up for her, which I can't really say thanks to some people at some government festivals we won't talk about. But I'm super excited because right now I am about to interview the one and only international superstar, Toni Red. Toni Red, thanks for joining me.
Girl, you are just so funny. Oh, boy, I love it, though.
Thank you so much for joining me. And I mean, I want to talk a little bit about that song, first of all. Everybody loves Sailing. Christopher Cross probably ought to come and shake your hand off that one because you really did him service. I mean, the song was great by itself, don't get me wrong, but you did a service to that song and took it to a whole nother height. I mean, the melody and the arrangement. Who is that on that song with you?
Girl, thank you so much for all those wonderful words and compliments. Actually, Bob Baldwin is the arranger, producer of that particular song on In the Key of Red. Melvin Baldwin is on drums. Sean Michael Ray is on bass. And Kelly O'Neill is on saxophone.
Yes,
and
I mean,
I'm
excellent
doing all the
combination. All right, Bob Baldwin, you did your thing on that one. I have to give it to you. But you do your thing on a lot of stuff, so that was amazing. So, I mean, I'm excited to have you on. I get to do the first interview and probably a series of interviews you'll probably be doing very soon. You have new music coming out, and we're going to play some of that. I did actually, leak a little bit of it previously. But let's talk a little bit about you, the Toni Red that nobody knows about, the artist, the artist that everybody knows, but the information that we may want to know about, a little bit inside Toni Red, some of the great depth where this music comes from, this sound. And by the way, that is not Phyllis Hyman. Just so you know, that is Toni Red. I hear that, everybody's there like, oh, it sounds like Phyllis Hyman. No, that is Toni Red, the one and only. That's REDD, Red. So, Toni, let's talk a little bit about you. Where is this coming from? Where do you stimulate? Did this something you just woke up one day and started doing, or is this something you've done your entire life?
I've done this all my life, and, music is just my passion. I love music. I just do. And so it's just all through my veins and my bones. To God, take my last breath. I hope to be doing this until the end because it's what I love. It makes me happy and it makes other people happy.
That's absolutely true. And you're great at it.
Thank you.
Now, let's talk a little bit about some of your accomplishments, some of the things that you've done over a period of your lifespan. Let's start with your beginnings, the beginnings of where, you started off in music.
My beginnings, I have posted it, I've written about it in some of my bios, but a lot of people still don't know that I used to play guitar. And that's actually what started. Well, actually, I used to dance and then play guitar. And the guitar just evolved into me singing. And I knew that I loved music because I used to imitate Diana Ross, and the Supremes with a plastic wig and a hairbrush, I used to want to be Diana Ross when I was growing up. So I guess it just evolved into who I am today.
Awesome. Okay, so now that you are where you are, you clearly paid your dues and, you perform with some amazing people. So you have, Bob Baldwin you've done work with. Who are some other people that you've actually performed with?
Najee, Joel Albright, Jonathan Butler, Fat Burger, not Jeff Koshawa from the Rippingtons, Yellow Jackets. It's just so many. I just did a show with Mars Day and
Right.
so a lot of people
in
been out
Dallas.
there doing this a long time and just been on stage with a lot of great people.
Yeah, you have. I mean, that's an amazing accomplishment. I mean, when I read your bio, to go over all the different people that you have played with, not a lot of people have such an extensive, assortment of people that they've performed with. You perform with the big names, so that's a kudos to you. Big stuff that you have going on there. I want to roll into another one of your songs, and
Okay.
I'll let you introduce it while I'm setting it up.
Okay.
This song is going to be "Can't Stop Thinking About You."
Okay, now this song that was written by Bob Baldwin and I, and this song actually charted in the Netherlands on a radio station. Oh, I can't think. I think it's Hot 96. It was on Soul Charts, and I held down the #1 spot for 2 weeks. So I was very proud of that. And like #2 was Alicia Keys, and #3 was from the Gap Band. What's his name? Great.
I remember
vocalist.
that. The whole dance hall thing when we were publicizing that was major to me. You beat out Beyonce and everybody, or Alicia Keys. I was like, that was crazy.
Oh yeah,
like, yeah.
Oh, that was cool. So I held down the #1 spot for 2 weeks, but then Alicia came in and she did the Mike Tyson number. She knocked me out of the #1 spot, but it was cool. So yeah, I was very proud of that accomplishment. So this is the song that you're getting ready to play, the one that did all those wonderful things for me, and it's called "Can't Stop Thinking About You."
Can't Stop Thinking About You. Okay, well here it goes. Go live.
Every day makes me feel like I can fly. You make me feel I'm alive, alive. I want to be close, feel your breath, caressing me close, feeling your fire, touching my face with your kiss. That's what I miss. Ooh, yeah. In the morning when I'm needing you, this is how I really feel about you. When I'm missing you and I'm kissing you, and I'm hoping that you feel it too. When I'm thinking of you, 'cause no matter what I do, can't stop thinking about you. Can't stop thinking about you. You wrap me up in your love. Feel the warmth of your presence surrounding me. You fit me like I'm your glove, 'cause we're in love. Ooh, you carry me in your light. Hold me up with your love and devotion. Never will I leave your side. I won't leave your side. that you feel it too. When I'm thinking of you. 'Cause no matter what I do, can't stop thinking about you. Can't stop thinking about you. When I'm holding you, this is how I feel. I'm missing you, and I'm kissing you, and I'm hoping that you feel it too. When I'm thinking of you. 'Cause no matter what I do, can't stop thinking about you. Can't stop thinking about you.
Live with Cairo Qween, Collabo Live 106.5 FM. Go Live with Cairo Qween, Collabo Live 106.5 FM. You are on Go Live with your queen, Cairo. And I have Toni Red on the line with me calling in from somewhere else other than this present location. But she is actually doing an interview with us, and that was Can't Stop Thinking About You. That was a fantastic song she just introduced for us. We're going to do a couple more songs by her. Toni.
Mm-hmm.
You are, you have some a pretty big project coming up. We're going to probably talk about what's the name of the project? It's called Catching the Red Eye.
Catching the Red Eye.
Okay, now you have to tell me where that came from, other than the fact that it goes with your name.
Well, actually, a friend of mine, actually, to be honest, she titled it. She was like, I think, your next CD should be called something like, Catching the Red Eye. I was like,
that's hot.
You know what? That is hot. And you know what? I think I'm going to go with it.
Well, that was a good pick.
Yes, it was.
I think what we're going to roll into now is the big track, which is going to be Close to You.
Close to me.
Close to me.
Yeah.
Close to me. Where is it? Okay. Well, we're not going to go into Close to Me yet. I'm going to go ahead and play a song by a gentleman out of Alabama really quick. I'm going to go find this track, Close to Me. Thought it was on here, but I'm going to go find the track, Close to Me. This is Arzo Turow out of Alabama, and he's in the military. This is the Army Jazz Band. Is that right hand? All right, okay. Army Jazz Band. This is Arzo Turow, and I've been on the phone with him all week listening to him play trumpet in my ear. So check this out, and then we'll come back with a little more Toni Red, and it'll be Close to Me. And then we'll talk to Toni Red a little bit more. Be right back.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3. surprised when you came into my life, it's true. Never thought I would have a love so good. Come, baby, take my hand. Let's be spontaneous and take this dance. Don't try to understand. Just a little rhythm between you and me. Let me love you emotionally, physically, and spiritually. I want you to be close to me.
Go live with Cairo Qween, Collabo Live 106.5. That's a standing ovation song. I cannot wait to see this woman perform live. Lord have mercy. That's Toni Red. That is close to me. Oh, yeah. Look, Miss Judy's over here talking about we got to get her in concert. Yes. You're absolutely right about that. So, somewhere this week you're going to see Toni Red, and I can't even tell you where. But anyway, it's going to be a live performance, and the people who are going to be there are going to be totally blessed because you're going to hear that sound come out of this lady's body, and it's just an awesome, 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 awesome sound. I can't wait. So, Toni Red, we're back to you, catching the red eye.
Yes.
Let's talk about this new project that you have. Let's talk about where you're going with it, what the feel is going to be for it. I mean, that was a good taste for, what we can expect. And that song is the bomb. It is the freaking bomb. So I love that song.
I absolutely love that song. This CD is going to be smooth because I'm smooth, but it's going to have more of a edge to it. More R&B-ish, kind of in your face, somewhat smooth. If that makes any kind of sense.
Yeah, it's a fusion.
Yeah,
A fusion of what you...
And a couple of surprises. I can't really say that either. You know how you have to keep everything on the low,
Yeah, I
because you want to make sure it comes through, and so it's going to be a collaboration duet that a lot of people will be happy about once they hear it. I'm so excited about that. But yeah, man, this CD is going to be a feel-good CD, just like In the Key of Red, But this one is going to have just a little bit more upbeat energy to it.
Yeah,
But it's smooth, but more energy smooth. So,
I don't think
if that
you can
makes any kind
disappoint.
of sense. It don't even sound right to me, but that's the only way I can explain it.
Hey, it's what you feel. So,
Yeah.
so you do classify yourself as smooth jazz?
No, I classify myself as smooth R&B.
Okay, so the combination.
Because, actually, I am like a fusion, because
Yes.
when I started out, I was really young, and I started out singing, believe it or not, like standards and straight ahead. But to stay in the game and keep working, putting food on the table, I had to start singing, more R&B, top 40. So I've been in pop bands. I've been in, old school, like Motown bands. So when I started branching out and doing, my own music, I think I'm just a combination of all of that. Because, if you listen to my very first CD, Straight from the Heart, it's more, smooth R&B. And then in the Key of Red, I did that. I was feeling more of a jazzy kind of style, smooth jazz. But now, I'm feeling more of an R&B tip. So it's just like a fusion of all those styles. That's all.
Yeah, that's all. That's a lot.
Yeah.
and that's why I said
Yeah.
That's exactly why I feel fusion from you, because you are a fusion of a multitude of different types. And I remember when you told us originally, you started here, when you were saying you're from Atlanta, right?
Yeah, born and raised.
Yeah, started
Georgia
here.
Peach.
Are you a Grady baby?
Yeah, I'm a Grady baby.
Hey, shouts out to the Grady babies, But you started out and you said I remember you telling us you were classically, you originally were a straight jazz singer. I would love one day. Hey, do you do A-Train?
I do a lot of that kind of stuff. Yes, I do. And when I first went overseas, I got an opportunity to go to Japan, and it was like a straight ahead traditional jazz gig. Yeah. And I did it for like 6 months, and I had the most fun singing that style of music, because you can just flow, you can just be creative, you can just go, where no man has ever been before. You can just test the limits, and to me, no other music really give you that creativity, that to be able to just go as far and push yourself as far, because pretty much R&B and all that other stuff, it's pretty much, structured, but jazz isn't. That's why I had so much fun on that gig. And, when I get an opportunity to sing that kind of stuff, which is seldom, I really enjoy it, because, that was my first love. But I love all music, all genres, all styles, so.
Yeah, jazz is fundamental to, the basis of all of those. So, I totally get that. Listen, everybody, if you want to call in and speak to Toni Red, the number is 404-567-5831. You can call now, and we'll pick it up and put you in on three-way. 404-567-5831 is the number that gets you on the line with Miss Toni Red, the international star, performing artist, recording artist. She's bad. B-A-D. I'm going to play somebody's music in the background really quick. And let's talk a little bit. Okay, so Thursday we have this event, which I can't say what it is because we're kind of sworn to secrecy about it. Some people revealed that they're going to be actually in an event, and they were supposed to wait until the event Thursday to tell anybody. So I can't really say what it is, but the people who are going to be there are going to be so blessed by Toni Red's performance. She is going to set it off, and she's going to be performing in front of some dignitaries, some pretty important politicians. And I won't say what, but, I can leak that much. We're gonna have a great, great, great time at this location, which starts at 6 p.m. at a major hotel in the city of Atlanta, but I can't say much past that. So if you happen to get to the show, lucky you. It's going to be a treat for all of us. I'm really excited. So let's talk more about where do you want to see Toni Red. Now, here's the thing. A lot of people compare Toni Red to Phyllis Hyman. And you've been compared to Phyllis Hyman. How do you feel about that?
Well, first and foremost, just let me say that it is a very high compliment because, of course, she was just phenomenal. She was absolutely beautiful, and she had one of the most original and beautiful voices that I've ever heard. So when people, say that to me, I'm also just completely blown away because at first I did not hear it. I mean, I guess I was in denial, or I didn't hear it. All I know is I sound like Toni. But I just kept hearing it so much, and as time goes on, that's all I hear. So I guess it must be true because all of these people saying it that don't know each other, that don't even know that they, said it to me. So I hear it so much. So, I mean, I can't do anything now but just say thank you.
Yeah,
and that's how I feel about it.
It's amazing the similarity, but at the same time, you have your own flair that completely sets you off differently, and you are your own individual artist. So, I mean, I give you credit for absolutely just being amazing. And ever since I first spoke to you, I've been like all over. I love you. So,
yeah, I know. It's so funny.
It's true though. But so where do you see the artists, the international artists going from? I mean, you've been everywhere. So where do you see? Oh, wait a minute. We got callers. Hold on one second. We got 2 callers. Okay. Thank you for calling in to Go Live with Cairo Qween. Can you hold for a second? Thank you for calling Go Live with Cairo Qween. Collabo Live 106.5 FM. Can you hold for a second? Just give me some of your time. What's the button right here?
Yes.
Yay. Hi, who am I speaking to?
This is Desi Harris.
Hi, Desi Harris. How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
Great, great, great. Let me pull this other call in here. Do you see the other call on there? Okay. All right, we have 3 callers on the line. We have Desi Harris, Toni Red, and who's the third caller? Caller? Toni Red?
Yeah, I'm here.
Desi, are you still there? I guess I lost the other 2 people. If you guys are still there, then chime in, talk to me. Did we put them on mute, possibly? Anyway, so look. All right, Toni Red, let's go back. We have 2 callers on the line with you. I don't know why we can't hear them, but if you guys can hear, you can call back in. You're on the phone, so you can chime in at any time. But okay, Toni Red, so in your future, where do we see you, Toni Red, going forward?
You're going to see a lot more music from me. I'm going to do another project after this. I may even do a tribute CD, because I have been asked to do that so many times. So I may consider that. And just more music, more performances, bigger stages, and as much as I can do. That's what I see going forward for Toni Red.
Now, you know what? That tribute deal might be a big, huge thing because nobody could do it like Toni Red. So that would be awesome. That's a good idea, actually. I'm going to roll into another song by you. And you're a writer also, aren't you?
Yes. As a matter of fact, I'm kind of excited about something. I just co-wrote a song for an artist. She's on a Russian label. Her name is Deja Vu. She is a Stevie Wonder's background singer. She sings with, a lot of people. And the song is called
Wait, hold your thought. It's been
released, and
Toni.
it's starting to get a lot of buzz over in the country of Russia. So
Tony
you know,
Red.
on YouTube.
Tony Red.
She's
Tony
been
Red.
interviewed all on
Can she hear
TV
me?
over there. So there's kind of some hype behind it, and I'm just very.
Wait, hold on, I'm gonna bring you into the call. Oh shoot, I got it on mute. What happened now? Okay, well, here, you do it. We got Tony Red on hold, and I'm over here jacking the line up. I'm getting yelled at. I can't see that from here. So, Tony Red, are you still there?
Yes, I'm here.
I'm so sorry. The phone was ringing, and I actually interrupted you. We have 3 callers on the line now. So finish what you were saying, and we'll bring the callers in. You said you were doing a song with a lady from Russia, right? Can you hear me?
Me? Yeah.
Oh, hi. Who is this?
This is Papa. I'm with Party on the Moon.
Oh, yeah. Party on the Moon. Oh, I know some people from Simply Irresistible would have a fit if I say that.
I'm sorry.
Party on the Moon. That's great. I'm glad you called in. Can you hold 1 second? I'm trying to find our artist. Well, who else is on the line? Can anybody hear me? They don't hear. Tony Red, are you there? They're not on mute. Popper, keep talking to me. What's going on? Thank you for calling in to Go Live with Cairo Qween, Collabo Live 106.5 FM. Thank you so much. Tell me a little bit about Party on the Moon while we pull Tony Red back up.
You know what? I'm sorry. I hear you, but I need to mute my speaker because you're a little behind. Okay.
Is it a delay when you hear it?
Yeah, I just muted everything but the phone so I can hear you now.
Are you watching me on the internet?
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Okay, well, I really appreciate you calling in. Tell me a little bit about Party on the Moon really quick while we try and get Tony Red back on the phone.
Okay, well, Party on the Moon is a high-energy party band that travels in and out of the country doing just all kinds of functions, from big, lavish weddings to small gatherings. Past few years, we've done like Donald Trump's New Year's Eve party for the past 3 or 4 years, and
wow,
the website speaks of a lot of stuff. We did one of Obama's.
I saw that actually. I've been on your website. You guys are under East Coast, aren't you?
We do things, with them as well.
Yeah, I think I saw that. Okay, hold on 1 second for me, Popper, okay?
Okay.
All right, great. We have a caller coming in. More callers. Lots of callers. Tony Red, are you back with us?
Yes, I'm back.
Okay, I'm sorry about that. And this is Desi on the other line?
Yeah.
Okay, great. So we have Popper, Desi, and Tony Red. Tony Red, do me a favor. Let's finish out what you were just saying, and I'm going to bring these other 2 callers back in. We got Party on the Moon on the line.
Party on the Moon?
Yeah, the corporate band.
I know who Party on the Moon is.
It's Popper. That's amazing. Well, okay, so Tony Red, finish telling us about Russia and what just happened.
What I was saying was, I was asked to write the song for this artist that's on a Russian label. Her name is Deja Vu. She's a background singer for Stevie Wonder and a lot of people, Celine Dion, and so the song that I helped write is called Two of a Kind, and it's starting to have a lot of buzz over in the country of Russia. So I'm excited about that.
That's crazy.
So yes, I am a songwriter, and I'm trying to, do more of that, write for other people as well as myself, and just keep the creative process moving forward as positive and, making people happy through music, and that's what I plan to do.
Yeah, big ups to Russia. Russia's doing a lot with jazz music right now. I've heard some crazy stuff coming out of there, and really good things like Dennis Galushki, and I always mess his name up. I love you know who I'm talking about. So, okay, let's listen to. There are 2 callers that wanted to speak to you. We have Popper on one side, and then we have Desi on the other one. Everybody, I guess you can say hi to Tony Red.
How you doing, Tony?
Hey, how are you?
All right.
How are you?
It's been a while since, it's been a couple of years since we've done something. I don't know if you remember. I think it was either with Jabari Grover or somewhere down the line we did some work together. You know what? It may have been way back. Did you ever do anything with Herman Mitchell?
No, I don't know Herman Mitchell.
Okay, yeah, I was thinking. Okay, it must have been Jabari Grover, but yeah, when I saw this on Facebook, I was like, I had to call in and say howdy to you.
Oh, well, awesome! I'm glad that you did. It was great, talking to you. That's awesome.
Oh yeah.
That's really great. Look, you got a fan base you didn't know about. Toni Red Light has a fan base all around the world. You'd be surprised. She has, where are we at now? Toni, you have a fan base out in Africa, out in Russia, out in, and you've done, the Netherlands, big, huge fan bases in different.
Australia, I picked up Australia. And Japan. And Mexico, they're selling a lot in Mexico. That's why I kind of did that close to me with the Latin feel.
Yeah, that's beautiful. Yeah. Okay, and Desi, you want to say hi to Toni Red also?
Yes. Toni, I heard you today on, as a matter of fact, Cairo, you posted it on Promote the Music.
Yes, I did.
I'm a promoter on Promote the Music. And I shared your track, Toni, with, I belong to about 20 groups online and got good response. You sound so much like Doris Hyman. You really do.
God bless Facebook.
I know, that's all I hear. It's good. That's cool.
I really love your voice. I do.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
Now, you know what? That's very a testament to everybody who thinks it's a waste of time to post your music on Facebook. That is living proof right there. Not only did she hear the music, but she picked it up and posted it 20 times.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah.
So you're in where?
I'm on PromoteTheMusic.com online with Webcaster Bobby D. And I posted, I belong to like about 20-some groups in addition to being promoter for PTM. I'm also administrator for that group, too. But I have about 20 groups.
I love Bobby D.
Music. So I shared your track and got good response. So you're floating around globally a little bit more.
Oh, yeah.
Well, you know what? It's always a blessing. Hey, I appreciate you, and I love people that have a passion for music like me. That means, we have an eternal bond. So you love music. Hey, I love you. That is so cool. Thank you so much for that.
Desi, are we friends on Facebook?
Pardon me?
Are we friends on Facebook?
Yes, Head Boss. Remember, Head Boss hooked us up.
Okay, cool. I'm really glad that you did that. I really appreciate that. That's how that network works. That whole community, for all of you that don't think that we're pushing your music out there, not only are we putting it on the radio, but we're now putting it in the hands of different people on the internet who would not otherwise be listening to jazz music. So check that out. Hey. So,
as a matter of fact, we launch on June 2nd. Toni, look me up on Facebook and please send me a friend request. So
okay, well, right now I have capacity. I can't. I'm at the 5,000 mark, but every now and again somebody will drop off, and if that happens, y'all would love for us to connect so we can stay in contact.
We'll put that fan page together.
That's what I do. I have as a matter of fact, I have a fan base of over 200 musicians so far, and that's what I do. I post their music all the time, and I have a real close bond. I have a genuine love for musicians, and I have a special group that I've started, just for musicians to post their music there, so that I can.
Okay.
Hook up.
That's beautiful.
Well, while we're plugging stuff, let's go ahead and plug iBroadcast events. iBroadcast Entertainment, Collabo Music. We do also promote music, and we do break new artists. StarTime Productions. Yeah. StarTime Productions. Yeah. StarTimePromo@gmail.com. So you can send your music in, get it reviewed by some people that actually do know how to mix and master for real. They'll give you some pointers on your music, and you might get on the radio station after a little, consultation, right? You can find out about how, you get played on the radio here and how we can get your music circulated. Big stuff. So
Can you repeat that on Cairo Qween?
that is startimepromo@gmail.com. Get your music played live. And the thing you don't understand about Collabo Music, the organization has about 9 different channels. So it's not just Go Live with Cairo Qween, not just collab. Oh, it's 11 now? Oh. Update, there are 11. It's not just Go Live with Cairo. Okay, I didn't even know that. You have things like Collabo Bollywood. You have Live in the Fresh with DJ Dope Boy Fresh, who's my producer. You have a whole bunch of different shows. So you can check out the different shows, different channels, and like after this show, you have Diva Deb, who is the Cougars Den, talk shows, radio shows, different all sorts of stuff. I'm Jazz, so we have the Jazz Show and Jazz Talk. And it's been a great interview here with Toni Red, and we have Popper, and we have Desi. Desi's doing some major plugs for my dude out there, Bobby, who when he started promote the music, we became buddies. Promote the music, right. And he was doing a show with Donna Winnington, who happens to be a friend of my mother's. I didn't even realize this until I moved to Atlanta, and I saw her on Facebook on Doc Robinson's page. Oh. And I was like, "Aren't you my mom's friend?" So she knows my whole family. It was really crazy, but anyway, so that's how I ran into Bobby D. And Bobby D and I had some really great conversations. Bobby D is awesome. So he actually loves your song, Toni Red, along with a few other people who I've sent to him. He really did enjoy the song. He, along with some people like Helmet Wolf and, of course, Head Boss. A lot of those people, they love your sound. So I think, we're getting ready to push this thing. It's getting ready to do some big things for you. I'm really excited about that.
I'm ready. Bring it on.
That sounds good. Well, I'm going to go. It was nice talking to you too, Toni.
And nice speaking with you also. And thank you so much for promoting me and just pushing and believing in artists like me and just pushing good music.
I will continue to do that. I love your voice.
Thank you very much.
Thanks so much for talking to me, and thank you too, Carol.
Yeah, stop on my page and say hi to me, and that way I can connect you to Toni Red, maybe through a fan page or something.
Okay, that'll be great. Thank you so much.
Okay, awesome. Okay, thank you. Okay.
Thanks for calling in. And we're still here with Popper. We're going to go into Missing You, Toni Red. How do you feel about that?
That's cool.
Okay. Now, Missing You, do you want to do an introduction for it, or can I just play?
Let's see, Missing You. Okay, Missing You was, actually I wrote it about a relationship that actually I never had. Isn't that funny? It's like, you know how you fantasize when you dream, the perfect relationship would be like this. So really, I didn't really write this song about anybody in particular. It's just, just about relationships. So, yeah.
Hey, everybody, Miss Judy said everybody can fantasize.
Yeah, everybody can fantasize and dream of, the perfect relationship, which, some people have. So,
I did once in a fantasy. Okay, well, let's go ahead and play this, and then we're going to roll into, I think we'll come back, and then we'll go into your other song. Yeah, let's do that. I'll play that, and then I'm going to follow it up by, I'll follow it up by another song. We'll bring it back in. So do 2 songs back to back. It'll be a double play, but not the same song. Not the same person. Okay. Toni Red, Missing You. Go live.
I've been hurting way too long. Time and time again. Strong, 'cause I'm not over you. I know the feelings run deep in my soul, 'cause you've got me under your control. I've been missing you today and every day. I've been missing you. Please stay. Don't you leave this way. Once again, I've opened up to you. Tell me what you want to do. I'm waiting on you, love. 'cause loving you completes me. In your arms is where I want to be. 'Cause I've been missing you today and every day. I've been missing you. Please stay. Don't you leave this way. Once again I've opened up to you. Tell me what you want to do. I'm waiting on you, love. I'm waiting on you. I've been missing you. Missing you. I've been missing you. Don't you leave this way. There is something that you need to know. I could never let you go. I'm waiting on you, love. I'm waiting on you. I've been missing you. Yeah, yeah. Oh, oh, oh. I'm not over you. I've been missing. Yeah, yeah. I've been missing you. Hurting way too long. Missing you. I've been missing you. I've been missing you. Please don't leave me this way. Missing you. Baby, please don't go. Telling me that you love me, telling me that you care, but you always disappoint me, 'cause your love is never there. You don't understand it, you don't know what went wrong. I want you to comprehend this, baby, the love is gone. I tried to give you everything I had, but nothing was ever good enough. It just wasn't good enough for you, baby. No, I'm running on empty, baby. I'm running on empty, baby. I couldn't love enough for you. Nothing was good enough, ever good enough for you, baby. What did you want from me?
Go live with Cairo Qween Collabo Live 106.5 FM. And we are on with Toni Red, and that is Love Is Gone. Toni Red is on the line. We've had a great conversation with her. We talked about her past, talked about her future. We've had some phone calls, and we have a big show coming up on Thursday at a hotel here in Atlanta for a big show for some big event that's going to happen around May that I can't talk about, but she's going to be the main attraction there. I broadcast events. Remember that. I broadcast events and entertainment, the company. Cairo Qween. Go live. Toni Red, thank you so much for joining me on the show today. Hopefully next time we could maybe broadcast one of your shows live. That would be kind of cool.
Great. Yes,
and then patch it out to the whole universe.
And thank you so much for having me as a guest. I enjoyed it. You know, you did a great job. I had fun.
Yeah, I try to work, around not having you here because I really wanted you here, but I know you don't feel that great, and I appreciate it. I need you to get better for Thursday.
I know. I know. I got to be well for Thursday.
Yes. Mm-hmm. And rehearsal and hairdos and all that stuff in between. So, listen, everybody, it's been a great joy for having Toni Red on. Thank you so much, Toni, and I will talk to you later. I'm going to go ahead and talk about myself for a minute because we have some big stuff coming up.
Because you deserve it. Cairo Qween is live. She is the bomb. People need to recognize and just watch her smoke.
Oh, thank you. That was so nice. I'm going to cry. Listen, I love you, Toni. Thank you.
Love you too.
Okay, look, that was Toni Red, and that was an amazing song. That was an amazing show. I'm going to go ahead and play a little Shinwa Hawk. I want to tell Londi Thomas, great song. I played her while we were talking. I'll Be Waiting. And I'm going to talk over a little bit of Shinwa Hawk right now. And this is You're All I Got. He's going to be playing in the background while I do this closeout. And then I'm going to run into Sailing Again because I enjoyed that song so much before I go off the air. But listen, we have Atlanta Jazz Festival coming up. Big stuff. Atlanta Jazz Festival is coming up, and that is the weekend of May 26th, 28th, Memorial Day weekend at Piedmont Park. It's going to be off the hook because none other than my favorite, I can't say, we didn't do the release party yet, but anyway, I'll tell you next week after they release it. My favorite person is going to be performing there. Anyway, so that's going to be going down. We have My Jazz and Blues Sound Experience stage at the Sweet Auburn Music Festival, which is May 18th through the 20th. I actually get to run the stage. Who could ever figure that? So I'm going to have like a whole lot of wonderful talent that you probably never heard of before or that you know and you love. I'm going to put on a really fantastic show because I'm going to exemplify the elements of jazz. I'm going to do a little percussion, a little scat, a little this, a little that. It's going to be great. This weekend, I got to send a special shout out to Trey Gilbert, who will be over at Apache doing the music store. I just found out today. So it's going to be great. Check him out at Apache Nightclub. Where is that? 3rd Street? Yeah. Anyways, off of Spring Street, downtown Atlanta. Make sure you get out there and go support him. Want to thank all the musicians who contributed to the show, their music. You know, love you, love you, love you. I definitely want to give a plug to Dwan Bosman. I wasn't able to get to his show last week. I heard he murdered it. You know, great job. Dwan Bosman to, Saturday, Fridays and Saturdays, you can check out Proyecto Band, which is Oliver Santana Rivera, Frankie, Quiones, and some other people. There's a whole lot of people in the band. But they're going to be at Spanish Harlem. Spanish Harlem, new thing they're doing, Latin jazz on Friday and Saturday. They got that hooked up. It's going to be really hot. I'll probably be out there soon. I may have to go to Arizona to the Arizona Jazz Fest. Now, Coco Spencer, she's going to be out there doing her thing out in Arizona. I got to go look on Coco's page and tell you what it's called, but it is the Wigwam Jazz Fest. That is April 14th and 15th in Arizona. So I believe that's going to be in, I think it's called Lismont's Park, but we'll check that out. But anyway, Arizona, April 14th and 15th. I may actually be out there, so we may be going live on that one. You know, it's going to be really hot. Big stuff coming up. Collabo is doing new changes to the website. Collabo Live is going to be hot. It's going to be collabolive.com. Collabomusic.com is going to be off the hook because we'll have a new picture on there. They're going to redesign it. It's going to be great. This is Dope Boy Fresh himself, Mr. Graphic Extraordinaire. He's going to be hooking that up. So I'm going to go ahead and run into the last song. I'm going to close out pretty soon. I want to thank all of you for listening. The people in New York, thank you so much for tuning into the show. Listen, if you are a friend of mine, take my show, pick it up, and post it. We're trying to push jazz everywhere in the country. If you appreciate jazz music and you want to hear it more, give me some feedback. Tell me what you think about the show. Get on my page. Tell people that you like the show. Copy and paste my messages on your page and tell people to watch it. I can get all these great musicians heard by more people if you can support me. So pick up the show and post it. You know, I'm going to go run it back every week, you know, after we turn around and lock it in and make sure that everything is visible and audible. You know, but when you pick it up and you see it, go ahead and like it. You know, go ahead and tell people about it. Go ahead and share it. I really appreciate your support. I appreciate all my Facebook friends. I appreciate everybody who's done anything to support this jazz movement. It's getting ready to take off. You have no idea. Big stuff coming. Little things stopping and big things popping. So, on that note, I'm going to go ahead and close out because Diva Deb has to come up with the Cougar's Den. It's been a pleasure being here with you this evening. And thanks to Toni Red, my guest. Next week, we may be doing a rerun, but that's okay. I'll find out if, you know, I'm out of town. I may actually broadcast. We don't know. But it is Jazz Appreciation Month. I forgot to tell you that. Don't forget to appreciate jazz. If you know a jazz musician, support them by buying their CDs and their music. You know, tell people about jazz. Ask some people to pick up jazz on radio stations. In fact, tell people to open up some jazz radio stations. If you want to do that, give me a call. 678-575-0295. Nah, don't call me on that one. Call me at 707-500-0198. If you are interested in collaborating with Collabo Music and you want to do some advertising, we promote our sponsors. So, you know, I can do a plug for anybody that turns around and calls in and you have anything to say, go ahead and, you know, let me know. Same number. You can email me at ibroadcast.monica@gmail.com. Check me out on Facebook, Cairo Qween. That's Cairo Qween with a W instead of a U. Be my friend. I'm on Twitter at Cairo Qween, all one word. Real simple. You can get on Collabo Music 24/7, and that's on Twitter. So, you know, check us out. I'm on YouTube, youtube.com/ibroadcastm, and also youtube.com/Collabo Music. Big stuff. So we're all over the place, all over the web, and I think it's on World Star Hip Hop too, isn't it? It's on World Star Hip Hop. We're all over the world, so we can promote you, promote your company, promote your music. We can promote anything you have going. You have a party coming up, an event, call us and let us help you out. For a fee, of course, but nominal right now. Catch us while you can, because when it blows up, it's going to blow up like smoke. So, anyway, that being said, I'm going to go into the last song, which was the first song I started off with after, of course, Melvin Jones. This is Sailing, and this was it's one of my favorite songs that Toni Red does. She redid this Christopher Cross song, and I'm going to go ahead and bid you adieu. May the Lord watch between me and thee while we're absent, one from another. Until next time, go live.
Take me far away from here. Well, it's not far down to paradise. At least it's not for me. And if the wind is right, you can sail away and find tranquility. Oh, the canvas can do miracles. Just you wait and see. Do you believe me? It's not far to Never Land. No reason to pretend. And if the wind is right, you can find the joy of innocence again. Oh, the canvas can do miracles. Just you wait and see. Believe me. Oh, believe me. Sailing takes me away to where I've always heard it could be. Just a dream and the wind to carry me. Soon I will be free. Fantasy, it gets the best of me when I'm sailing. All caught up in the reverie. Every word is a symphony. Do you believe in me? Do you believe in me? Sailing takes me away to where I've always heard it could be. Just a dream and the wind to carry me. Soon I will be free. Well, it's not far back to sanity. At least it's not for me. And if the wind is right, we can sail away and find serenity. Oh, the canvas can do miracles. Just you wait and see. Do you believe?